Welcome back, it's Rubber Ducky here. This is episode 31 in the Close Combat 2 Axis campaign series. We're well into day 3 and fighting increasingly difficult battles, but you can find all the progress in the Axis campaign playlist. If you're new to the channel or not yet a subscriber, why don't you take a moment and click the subscribe button. If you enjoy this video, please leave a like. It's late morning on day 3, and 15th Army struggled to hold ground but ultimately obtained a ceasefire in Schijndel sand dunes. The men are battered and limited, but they must regain their composure and fight once more. The Allies are aggressive and outnumber our warriors, but we must delay their advance toward Arnhem. Well, we don't have any additional reinforcements, and our 1 point isn't going to help us, and we're missing 2 guys from our reserve squad. We also didn't capture any additional terrain in the last fight, so we're going to have to see what we can do here, but it's going to be a tough one. I don't think we're in a better position, and I'm not sure we can still hold out. Alright, so last time here we were in the 2-story, and we nearly got annihilated by the flamethrower. So I kind of want to keep the troops out of that building, but I don't know where. I'm thinking the sand dunes look pretty good, but we need some slightly decent lines of fire to make it work. And we could hold the 2-story as like a reserve sniper kind of outpost, but I don't know. I might just stash them for a minute and come up with something after. There's just not a lot of good cover. So the other MG though, let's see, can this guy now fit? There we go. The other MG, I think if we can get him lower down, but not in line of sight of the troops that are probably south of the river, like, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, that's not great. No. Maybe further down though, I want him to still be able to cover that like road that approaches the 2-story straight in front. So if we have like interlocking fields of fire there, that'll kind of lock it down. And then we'll see what the reserve and the sniper can do when it starts. Alright, we got our ceasefire out. They're already mortaring us. So I don't know if there's anybody in the 2-story. So let's maybe move these guys out of here so they don't just get mortared. And let's move the MG up to the other destroyed house. And let's see if we can get a position in the front a little bit better. They do have a 30 cal there. Our 1 machine gun's almost in place though. But he can't see it. Flamethrower, flamethrower, move, shoot him. There we go. Okay, flamethrower down. Nice. Alright, put some shots on the 30 cal. And this MG only had 500 rounds to start, so this isn't a very promising operation for us. But if we can bog him down, we might still be able to do some damage to him. Alright, nobody in that first building. Can we get this rifle squad? We got one of them. Nice. Alright, now they're moving in there. We can't target them. It's still trying to target them down by the 2-story. Alright, so let's pull this guy up here. With the flamethrower gun, I'm not as worried about holding this building. I just didn't like that the flamethrower could kill everybody. You pull back, switch places with the other MG, and let's get the reserve back in cover. Ugh, you gotta stop running, dude. Okay, get some smoke. I know you're cowering, but if you could sneak up to the building, that would be good for everybody involved. Okay, smoke's out. Come on. That worked okay. We don't really have enough manpower to do anything here, but we took 5 of them with us. We only lost 2. We were only expected to have 0 progress. We came in with 3, so it's not too bad. We did need to at least fight here one more time today, so I'm going to hope for the 7-hour ceasefire, and then let's see how everyone did. So one of our casualties was the team leader for the veteran MG42 squad, and we're down to a single man in that reserve squad, but nothing else really exciting or alarming in there. And that one felt way too short, so we're going to move on and see what the next fight is. We're back at Veghel Bridge with Brunner and 15th Army. We did have a decent battle here last time, but looking at the map, 30 Corps has arrived. We took a Panzerschreck in the last outing, so that's going to be useful. But after a 4-hour ceasefire, we're not likely to have anything available. We're not going to be able to hold out against a sustained armor assault, so we need to do some damage and pull back, unless we can eliminate their tanks quickly. From what we learned at San South, we still need to be cautious and defensive if they lose their armor, and we'll have to just try and keep the bridge contested if things happen to go that way. And just as we expected, we have no reinforcements. Okay, so let's see. I don't want to hold the top because we don't have any cover, and I don't think that infantry up there is our biggest threat. So we're going to take the south field here, and let's see, Brunner's got 1,000 rounds, and we've got 500 here. Let's see what his line of sight looks like down here. Alright, so if they come across the bridge and move south, this machine gun emplacement could hold them back. And recon, we're going to put them here in the middle. Panzerschreck, let's bring them back here. I don't know, maybe behind this line of defense as well. And then I want to do Brunner back up top where we've been using him. And then this way we've got 2 angles of fire at the bridge. They're not all in one spot. But that way if people start moving across the bridge, Brunner can hit them. And if the people make it across and move south, then our other MG42 can hit them in the open field. And then hopefully nobody's in line to be shot at directly in the road from any armor that comes up. Alright, so okay, tanks. Hit that Sherman 76. And then we got another Sherman 76. Alright, 1 down. Hide that guy. Get on this tank. Can't see it. Okay. Let's get this MG to open up on the armor crew. Get the Panzerschreck ready. And, oh, they're not all dead. I thought they were dead. Put them on defend for a minute. Hopefully that tank will come south. Oh, we got a 3rd tank. Another Sherman 76. And clear. Hit him. Boom. Rocket. Hit. Alright, 3rd Sherman 76. Alright, and hit that one. Come on. Oh my goodness, they've got another tank, a 4th tank. An Achilles? Ceasefire. We're killing your tanks, guys. You want a ceasefire. Panzerschreck's down to 3 rounds. Miss. He's got 2 rounds. And we probably can't hit the Achilles. No. Oh, no. 1 good shot from that Achilles ruined us. Can we hit the Achilles with the Recon's Panzerfausts? Miss. Miss. Oh my goodness. Okay. Alright, Brunner. We're not going to have you get in the fight at all. We want you to start bugging out. We're just going to try and preserve our guys now. So, you guys also... Can you hit it? No, they used everything. Start crawling, get off the map. So we did get a couple tanks, but it wasn't enough to actually force them into a ceasefire. And without another Panzerschreck, we probably are not equipped to deal with legitimately heavy armor like the Achilles. Oh my god, there's still a 5th tank down there too. Looked like maybe a Cromwell. So 3 Sherman 76s and a Cromwell and an Achilles. And I left this recon here and I didn't realize it. I actually thought they were dead. They can't attack that, so get them out. Okay. We're going to bring Brunner down here because that tank went up there and captured that point at the end of the road. I don't know where it is. It's disappeared. So we're going to bring Brunner around just in case. He might have to avoid the tank and cross further south. Perfect. There's the tank. He's back. So don't go near him. Get out all the way up there. And I think we lost the recon. Yeah, it was the recon. Oh, that's a shame. I don't know that that was actually a bad strategy and a bad plan. I just didn't have the manpower to deal with 5 tanks. So hopefully we'll escape here with Brunner squad intact. We'll have 1 troop from the other MG42 squad. He escaped. We'll have to find out who that was. But we've at least got some machine guns geared up for our next fight. Almost there, guys. Get there before the tank. Okay, we made it off the field. My initial impressions are that it went okay, and we delayed and took some enemies out of the fight during our stint at the bridge. We do have 60 out of 0 progress, so that's pretty solid. We lost 7 men and killed 7, plus we took 2 Sherman 76s. I do wish we hadn't lost so much, but it was a fair trade. I don't think it was a necessary trade. Recon probably could have partially survived if I had realized I'd left them behind. And then the Allies are pushing us back, so we need to find a way to regroup and refit. We want 7 hours, they're going to disregard it, but let's try it anyway. And then let's see what happened in the breakdown on the details. Brunner's assistants, Tila and Hart, have 48 and 29 kills. As a 3-man squad fighting alone for days, they did amazing. We will keep following their progress throughout the series and hope for more memorable moments. Dietrich's squad did alright as well. We had high hopes for them in the last battle, but 2 out of 3 are now dead. Jodl will have to carry the mantle going forward. The entire recon team was wiped out. They didn't achieve anything while they were with us, so unfortunately that's where their story ends. And lastly, our brave Panzerschreck crew managed to buy some time for an escape. Ultimately, they had to give their lives after taking 2 tanks. They will be sorely missed. So, our fight at Nijmegen Bridge was a resounding success. But we're back in reality now, and the Allies are still dangerous. They're still a worthy adversary, and they're still advancing. We must lick our wounds for the time being, but we're going to come back. That's going to wrap this one up. Thanks for watching and following along. Click the subscribe button and leave a like. I'll see you next time.